For WKNO News in Memphis, I'm Christopher Blank. A new Tennessee law that prevents judges from considering economic factors when determining bail is being challenged by local and state advocacy groups. As WKNO's Katie Reardon reports, the recently filed suit argues the law violates constitutional protections of due process.
The law, which went into effect in May, does not allow a judicial commissioner or judge to take into account an ability to pay when calculating a defendant's bail. Consideration of ability to pay was part of a sweeping bail reform package that Shelby County adopted in 2022 under the threat of a lawsuit. Josh Spickler is head of the criminal justice organization Just City, which is part of the new legal challenge. He says the state law could lead to arbitrary bail amounts and result in discriminatory wealth-based detention.
This law that prohibits judges from considering ability to pay is the only one of its kind in the country. Every other state, if they don't require the judge to consider ability to pay, they certainly don't prohibit it.
Several high-profile violent crimes committed by people out on bail over the past year sparked conservative support for the law. Republican State Senator Brent Taylor argued in the legislature that bail amounts should be set, quote, appropriately high enough to increase the likelihood that individuals return to court. But local judge Bill Anderson, who previously supervised judicial commissioners in charge of bail hearings, told reporters last week that he too believes the new state law is unconstitutional. Attorney General Jonathan Skrmetti's office did not immediately reply to a request for comment. Katie Reardon, WKNO News.
77,903 voters cast ballots in the August 1st election, adding up to just 13% of registered voters in Shelby County. It was the lowest turnout for an election cycle since 2004. Early voters made up the majority of those casting votes. A second petition has been filed to remove Shelby County Clerk Wanda Halbert from office after the first one was dismissed due to a lack of standing. In this new filing, local attorney Robert Myers, who is litigating the case for the Shelby County Attorney's Office, cites a litany of complaints relating to Halbert's mismanagement of the office. The original ouster petition was brought by a Hamilton County District Attorney appointed to investigate Halbert last year. But a judge ruled that, per state law, that attorney could not file the petition. Halbert now has 20 days to respond. This is 91.1. More news at WKNOFM.org and on the WKNO app.